So I am in my brand new car that I had no intentions on buying. If you have been settling for less in whatever area of your life, this video is for you. Let's get into it.
Is it really something, or is it really trusting? 'Cause I can back up all I do.
This is episode 23 of the Moments and Momentum series. The purpose of this series is for y'all to see the low moments and the moments that are like absolutely great, where I'm just. But let's get into how I got into a brand new car that I had no intentions on buying. I came home 3 weeks ago to South Carolina for a performance. The intentions was to stay for about a week and a half, fly back, figure something out. But I ended up staying a little bit longer because I'm like, yo, you know what? I need to go back with the car. I am super grateful for my uncle who has let me drive his car in Atlanta and allowed me to stay with him. But I could tell that it's just time for me to not depend on my safety net as much, which I have a great safety net. But now I can tell I'm in the season where I need to burn the nets. And God is like, all right, I got some stuff that I need for you to do, and I need for you to trust yourself and trust that you can do this alone. Not alone in a sense of I don't need anybody. Alone as in I'm about to make something shake, and I need for you to be able to perceive what I am doing. So I came home and I was like, I'm going to buy a used car straight out, going back to the A. That's it. That was the plan. It did not go that way. The plan didn't go that way. I looked on Facebook Marketplace. I actually reached out to a couple of people. I was going to get my same car that I just paid off in January, which my mom and brother, they're using that car. I was going to get that exact same car because to me, it's like the car. I know the car. It's dependable. It's not a bad car. I love the features in the car. It's great. And it's a 2017. I was going to get like a 2017, 2018 again. And I asked my mom, I said, would I be crazy to get the same car? She was like, why would you do that? My whole mindset was get me to point A, get me to point B. But when you have done the job, when you've done the work, when you put good seed in the ground, when you've treated people well, God wants to do a new thing. And when he's ready to do a new thing, you got to be open and acceptable. That's easy to say now, but it wasn't easy 2-3 days ago. So my mom was like, I think you should just get a new car. I don't want a new car. I don't. I just paid the car off. Why would I want another car note? I'm out to eat with my sisters. And at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm going to just have to buy the ticket to fly back to Atlanta. And then, boom. Like, I'll figure out the car situation maybe in the next month or so. We're leaving out of the restaurant. My friend calls me. She was like, hey, girl. She was like, I ain't really talked to you much. What'd you do for your birthday? I told her my main focus was really just trying to find a car. That I was trying to buy one straight out. Did she know anybody? She was like, I don't know nobody who's selling one that you can buy straight out. But what I do know is my homeboy, he's a dealer, and he got you. Like, he could hook you up with the best car. I was like, yeah, okay. I said, but I'm not buying a new car. It was very clear. Very clear. Go to the car dealership, spend all day there, and the entire time I'm not present because I'm trying to process that what is being presented to me is new cars. And I'm like, can you take me to your other parking lot with the used cars? I was like, let me look at those. He didn't push me to get either one. He really wanted me to get what I wanted, but he was very honest about, how certain cars function, different things, recalls, etc., etc. He was honest about it all. I wanted a Jeep Compass because I've always liked the build of Jeeps. I was unaware that people are sending Jeeps back and having so many complaints about Jeeps. I was unaware of that. When I was getting ready to sign for the Jeep, I wasn't quite settled with signing for the Jeep. I said, so how about this? rock, paper, scissors. You win, I'm signing the papers. If I win, I'm going home to think about it. I ended up winning. He says that he let me win. I'm not sure. Go home, think about it. I'm like, damn, I'm gonna have to get a new car. Like, I'm still there. When he was presenting the cars to me, I couldn't even process the features and everything that it offered, because I'm like, this was not a part of the plan. So when I got home, I was like, okay, I just need to make a decision at this point. I'm gonna have to put on my big girl drawers. I'm traveling back and forth all the time to Atlanta and different places. Why not have a dependable car? So I was like, I guess I'm getting the car. Matter of fact, that first car you showed me, just bring it out the next one. I texted him, I said, I'm gonna get that one. I'll be ready to sign in the morning. He was like, bet, it'll be ready for you in the morning. Still not the right spirit. Still very much like, let me just do what I gotta do. Get to the car dealership. My brother is fussing me out. He was like, so why didn't you get this car? And I was like, because it got black rims on it and it looked like rotten teeth. He was like, you mean to tell me you passed up on a better version of the car you're about to get with push to start, wireless charger, remote start, all the things because you don't like the rims? He was like, I will buy you new rims. And I'm just like, I don't care about all that stuff. Even when my dealer Rico, he was showing me like all the things, I was just like, I don't need all that. Like, I was very much disregarding what was best. And that's a word for somebody. You're disregarding the great things that can happen for you. You're disregarding the best thing that can happen to you right now, because you are so settled on being safe and making sure that something doesn't happen. But life is going to happen. You just need to trust yourself and trust that you are equipped and prepared for it. And that's not what I was doing in the moment. I was very much, I don't need to see none of this. I kept saying, what are the numbers? What are the numbers? I wasn't present at all. It's the dealership. Ended up signing for that paper or for that car. Spent all day there. As soon as I walked out of the dealership, I get in the car and I was underwhelmed. Because at this point, if I'm going to be paying this car note, it needs to be something that I like. And I realized that I wasn't as present, like I said, as I needed to be to even verbalize what I wanted, what I didn't want it, and what I thought I didn't like, I ended up getting. Okay, y'all, so I don't want my phone to overheat, so I'm going to have to speed this process up and get back on the road to Atlanta. When I went to the dealership, he had too many people in line or too many people there. And I knew that. I was aware, but I still wanted to have an idea of what I wanted when I left. So the next day, when I came, day 3, I would be able to give him a decision. So I ended up getting the next edition up of the Hyundai Elantra 2026. It's a sport, SEL, and it is perfect. I can't even begin to explain how I'm so grateful that my family and my friends didn't allow me to settle for less, because I was dead set on getting something, not my thing, just something. Let me go ahead and figure it out like I always do. If it breaks down, I'll fix it. Just settling for less. Like, even on the way to get the car, I told my brother, I said, this is not what I planned, and this is not how it was supposed to go. And my brother said, okay, yeah, this is not what you planned, but who says this is not how it's supposed to go? And I said, dang. He was so right. And I want to say this to you. It might not be going as planned, but it's going exactly the way it needs to. And I need for you to surrender to the process. Surrender to the process. Don't settle. Hear me clearly. Do not settle. Don't settle. I've officially named my car. Her name is Halo. She is white with black trimming and black rims that I said I didn't like because I said it reminded me of rotten teeth. But nevertheless, God is great. And I know this is the beautiful thing about it. I didn't feel the anxiousness that I felt when I got my first car. I was so anxious, like, can I pay it off? Like, This is a testament to let you know that I trust myself more, not just the process. I don't just trust the process. I don't just trust God. I trust myself. I know this car is going to get paid off. Probably way quicker than most people will pay it off. I know me. I know the season that God has me in. I know what the numbers are. And I'm smarter and I'm wiser. And that's what you need to understand as well, that you are in a different space, ready and equipped to tackle whatever comes at you, to remove anything out of your way that is getting in the way of what God has for you. So don't settle, surrender to the process, trust yourself, and yeah. We are now getting ready to flow into music, movement, and motivation, a segment designed to help you to decrease anxiousness, to be present with your body and one with your body by the way of stretching, the motivational tip of the week, stay tuned for that, and the song of the week, self-produced by me. You could catch this segment every Sunday at 6 p.m. in the montage video Moments and Momentum, and it will be reposted every Wednesday at 4 p.m. If you feel as though, like, Micaiah, this is not enough, I need more, then you can always go to this playlist right here on the screen to binge and stretch as much as you need to. All right, so let's get into the movement of the week, which is simply the shoulder rotations. Just moving our shoulders forward, moving them back. But when you do it, make sure you do it with intention and make sure you come all the way up. Come as forward as you can and around. We really need to feel that. So we are going to do that a total of 10 times for each round. There's 3 rounds. And before we stretch, we do intentional breathing, which means we are going to inhale up, hold for 5 seconds, then release. If you just so happen to get lost in the sauce, like it just gets so good to you that you lose count, then you will hear this sound to let you know that it is time to transition or conclude. With that being said, let's begin.
Can you tell me where I'm going? Right now I feel like I'm slowing down. Fear that I'm losing my motion. But I'm going, I'm gone. Someone tell me where I'm going. Right now I feel like I'm slowing down. Feel like I'm losing my motion. But I'm going, I'm gone. You're right where you need to be. Say it with me. I'm where I need to be. Say it with me. I'm aligned. My mind is clear. Say it with me. I'm aligned and my mind is clear. Say it with me. No fear, no doubts, live here. Say it with me. No fear, no doubts, live here. Say it with me. Confusion is an illusion. Say it with me. want you go, oh, yeah. Go, 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 go.
For me, this moment, it's just, it means so much more because I know God is calling me out of this place soon. This place, I mean this space that I'm in, meaning this room, this area that I live in. I know eventually He's gonna call me out of it, and to show my gratitude and appreciation, I'm choosing to surrender and accept where I am, accept everything around me as it is, accept people for who they are, so I can make peace with my life and move forward, because I already know there's going to be a time in my life, years down the road, where I will look back at this moment in time. The times where the train was pissing me off and I couldn't record my hit, and I'm going to say, man, those were the days.
I'm going